Hello and
So,
welcome to Senior Leadership Live Middle East. Today we welcome also Anas Mosa, Director of IT at PIF Projects in Saudi Arabia. Salam alaikum.
alaikum assalam. Hi,
Uh,
Andrea.
Shukran, thank you so much for joining us. And let me start with Mabruk because you are one of our winners in CSO 30 Awards Saudi Arabia. Many congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be part of this awarded and the recognition is coming from Foundry IDC. It was highly appreciated.
Of course, and I think well deserved because you have a huge background as an IT director in different companies. Could you let us know a little bit about how your experience in different companies is helping you at PIF? What were the challenges you faced when you joined the company almost 2 years ago?
Yeah, actually, it's the challenges are different from my experience during the 23 years that in the IT field. So it's a PIF company. It's that's we work in establishing company, which means when you start up the company, it's different between the company that's operated long time. So regarding the maturity, regarding the resources, so you the challenge that we build everything from the scratch, from zero. So we build the department, hiring the resource, allocating the budget, the technology itself, the systems align with the main objectives for the company and the goal and the time, and even that we build the culture and the maturity for the organization, which means that it's not an easy. And even you found talent people, it is a big challenging, especially when in the IT. Sometimes that's you need some people they have an experience in the startup because the people readiness is different between people that come from organization mature and everything set up, everything it will be well organized. When comparing for a startup that need to be dive in, you need to work in different level. It's you yes, you get the title, but you will be engaging with the staff, with the top management, with the middle, with the vendors. So in simple way that the building thing is not an easy. It will take long time, which means now we reach to the level now to 2 years that reach to the level now we have establishment. Now we are reached to the level of establishment. Then we'll come now with for another phase for the maturity for moving for little bit transforming, implementing until we will increase our domain of business. We're starting from 3 employees now. We are reaching to 80 employees. So it's a different journey and different new experience and challenging even is different. This is actually the beauty of the IT that when we implementing the technology in different platforms.
Anas, what projects have been implemented since you joined, and what are PIF digital transformation plans for the rest of the year?
Honestly, regarding the transformation plan, that's definitely we are starting from what's all current companies that in the market or the benchmark. We're starting from the ends. We were not starting from the traditional way. Let's look at for the cloud. Look at for automation. We are starting from this phase. We bring the latest technology of the system for the company. The good thing that in the budgeting or the direction and the guidelines that it will be high-tech technology. That's one of the values that we're implementing the high technology and the transformation. Honestly, we are using the digitals rather than transformation because the legacy for us it is nothing that we are starting from zero. But the roadmap is implementing the latest technology and the digital platform. We're using most of the technology and digital platform that will be enabling the business to grow, rather than that we will using the traditional way. We will link it with the cloud. We are using in some area the IoT. So there is a mixed thing that we mixing what we have, and we will moving to the latest technology that we will implement it.
I know one of the projects was the implementation of an operations center, a SOC. I guess that presents several business needs and challenges. Could you let us know more about this operations center?
Yeah, definitely. Cybersecurity is one of the component that's we are given that high priorities to secure the organization, to secure the system and the data. We implemented the SOC solution that with the third party that we will managing, 24 by 7, managing the incident, managing the logs for the server, managing the behavior of the user, the DDoS, all of these that we under our radar and control. We get a report daily and weekly, and presenting actually to the top management about our situation from cybersecurity. We are actually compliance with NCA, I mean the framework for Saudi Arabia National Cybersecurity Agency. That we are follow, and we monitoring the compliance in percentage every quarter to be compliant with the NCA and with a good ranking. So we are in the good shape during the 2 years for the SOC, and we already shared with you that regarding the award CSO 30 that we shared to you what we actually implemented in the company.
Of course, we needed to discuss regarding cybersecurity, but there are also some hot topics that we cannot miss, like AI. For example, how this technology is being used within your company, and how can organizations integrate AI and machine learning effectively within their strategy?
I see. Actually, the artificial intelligence and the machine learning, it is now high technology that's implemented, and there is a big booming about ChatGPT and how the AI and the big data. So mainly the AI, and now as a age of the company, now we are put that in the plan for 2025, 26 to be part of our roadmap, because now we are just founding, completing the establishment and be ready for the artificial intelligence and the ML, the machine learning, which means some of them that will be using in our site, some of will be using with our system, especially some of the using the Surface Disk to have a quick response as a chatbot that we can respond and reply. Some of the automation that will be done in RBA that will be automating the process. But still, we are not have that big technology that will be implemented, but we are putting that in our radar, which means that mainly that we are requiring in our site, physical site.
Also, Anas, you are an amazing tech leader, but I always ask to every cybersecurity leaders how, because one of the main challenges is to implement a cybersecurity culture within your organization. I think especially after COVID, managing devices in a business is becoming more complicated due to the adoption of bring your own devices. How do you implement a cybersecurity culture at PIF projects?
Yeah, the cybersecurity usually is looked at like a police, in the company, that don't do this, don't do this. Will some of people look at the cybersecurity as put the blocks without finding a solution. But here that we will using different approach, which mean make little bit about awareness, understanding about why we are not answering no without explanation for the business about how it will value to the organization, that we protect the organization from, protect you from attack behavior. We doing a phishing campaign in the company, and we do the course that's 45 minutes that employee that will be conducted in order to assure that the basic foundation of the cybersecurity it will be implemented. We call some companies that come to do session in the site to have an awareness, some funny about the cybersecurity, and even usually we have a send awareness to the employee by email, by messages. We sharing to them the policy and the guidelines, how it will be, that will be efficiently, that will can be adding value and additional protect the end user and protecting the organization. And what is the role of the cybersecurity is matter of governance to the work, and ensure that we will work in safe environment, rather than we can say that this environment it will be we will try to build the culture of the environment that the end user be buy-in about what we will be implemented. We will usually try to give him the value rather than the blocking. Why we block that one, and we usually we understood the business need, and in other hand that we will provide him the answer for no with the support document, and we try to find a solution, by the way, for them if they have the business need. But it is what I say that the cybersecurity usually look at people that will, every time that we in some environment, that will take as seriously as a policeman and inspection for the employees. But here now we will using different way. This is a lifestyle that it will be carry on even in your home, in your mobile, your treatment with the banking, your treatment with any technology platform, that how will be insecure, and how will be increasing the the awareness. And even in personal, we're using a Gmail or Hotmail or whatever the email, how we will avoiding the phishing, how we will avoiding any fish or malware that will be impacted, even using personal computer for your children or whatever, how we will, and when using the USB, how we will assure this data will not corrupted your devices. So I think that we are not facing, honestly, well, we can say that obstacles or resistance for the people, because today, after COVID-19, the culture that the government did to all the citizenship and the people that were using the technology in day to day, that we're reducing the resistance, because some people they already attack it. Some people they will have an issue with the banking. Some people they have stolen the Visa and credit card. So the level of awareness, especially for when we talk about the aging, the new generation now, and the employees, they were very understood that one, and they collaborated about that thing that this is, and we will inform him, this is, you came to the organization, and what you do for the organization. In personal interesting, that will be out of 8 hours. So matter of how you do the communication, this is a very important thing that for the leader of any change, because this is a time of the change management cycle, how we will be success by deliver the right message and the value of that message, and how we get the feedback, and proving about after implementing that change, how will be impact positively to the employee or anyone that using that service or the technology.
Anas Mosa, Director of IT at PIF Projects in Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much for joining us on CIO Leadership Live today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.